So I was headed towards rock bottom, okay? Because I went from tackling people on the field to not even being able to shower by myself. I went from getting good grades in school. I was top 10%, but then I dropped out of the top 10% because I lost myself up here. I was strong, I was confident in myself, and then I lost it all because of that one injury. It just threw me down. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tristan, fitness and wellness coach and pre-doctor physical therapy student. So I just wanted to jump on and talk to you guys about what this Coog Talks speech that I did, what it's about, okay? There was a time where I overcame a massive obstacle in my life back in high school, and I overcame it, but the way that I overcame it was by unlocking the fittest form of myself. So I kind of want to talk about what that means, the obstacle that I overcame, and how you guys can overcome obstacles in your life no matter what it is, and unlock the fittest form of yourself so that you can fulfill the purpose that you've been put on this earth to do. Okay? Thank you so much for your time. I know it's kind of like blurry and it's not really good quality in terms of the video. Last minute I decided to record it. So just bear with me and try to take the information and focus more on the information than the quality of the video. Okay? Enjoy the video.
Let's go!
What's good, bro?
That's
Game season.
Alright, so I know what you guys are probably thinking. That I'm this big, swole guy that came out the womb looking like Hulk's best friend. Okay? Probably something like this. Okay? But I assure you that I didn't. In fact, I actually started out looking like this. Okay? And during this period, this was the period right before I overcame one of the biggest obstacles in my life. Okay? I overcame one of the biggest injuries on the football field. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. It's how to overcome obstacles in your life and how to unlock the fittest form of yourself. Now, we'll get into what the fittest form of yourself really means, but for now, let's talk about how I got injured, okay? How I got injured was football, okay? And it's a pretty weird story, okay? I was just chilling, playing football like a regular person, and I tackled the best friend of somebody on the opposing team. So he was out to get me. So I want you to picture this. You guys can cheer mentally if you want to, okay? I'm on the field, right? And it's the fourth quarter, fourth down, and we're trying to get the ball back so that we can score and tie this game up, okay? So I'm on the field, all right? Quarterback says, set hut, and I'm off. I'm about to sack this quarterback like J.J. Watt, right? I'm about to go in on him, right? All of a sudden, I see somebody at the peripheral of me, okay? And I'm just like, all right, I don't have to worry about this guy because I'm so focused on the quarterback who's in front of me. And what do you guys think happened after that?
He got you.
He got me. Boom! Okay? The worst pain of my life. Man, the whole entire stadium went quiet because I was screaming so loud that all you could hear was my terrifying screams echoing throughout the entire stadium as I fell to the ground, writhing in pain.
Yo.
Now, whenever I opened my eyes and I was still on that field, I was terrified, okay? Because what I saw was my knee was on the other side of my leg, and even though my thigh was straight, my leg was turned outwards, okay? So my leg got winged like that, okay? So why am I telling you this story? Why am I telling you this story that'll make you lose your appetite for the next 3 days? Well, it's because just before that game, my coach walked in, he was like, Tristan, I want to tell you something. I'm like, all right, cool. And he was like, the way that you've been performing, we got to take you up to varsity. So after this game, you're going to be playing for our high school varsity football team, which is the highest level in high school football. I was ecstatic. I was happy. And not only that, he told me that he was talking to college schools about giving me scholarships to play on their team. So I was going into this game with so much confidence. I was ready to sack that quarterback. I was feeling confident. I was doing great. I was doing good in school. Everything was good. But this injury put everything to a halt. okay? And as I was sitting in that emergency room, pondering over all the things that I was supposed to be having, the doctor handed me a note, okay? And what do you guys think that note said? The note said that I had torn every single ligament in my knee, okay? My MCL, my LCL, my PCL. In fact, go down the alphabet, throw a CL after that. I tore my knee. Okay? So, is this thing working?
It's not.
No? It's not working? Okay. Well, so, okay, there we go, good. So, I was headed towards rock bottom, okay? Because I went from tackling people on the field to not even being able to shower by myself. I went from getting good grades in school, I was top 10%, but then I dropped out of the top 10% because I lost myself up here. I was strong, I was confident in myself, and then I lost it all because of that one injury. It just threw me down. So, why am I telling you guys this story? And how does this even apply to you? Well, there you go. So, it applies to you because, as you can see, I've overcome that stage of my life.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm not walking around, limping, okay? I'm not at a point in my life where I'm not confident in myself. I feel good, and I feel like you guys can get to that stage too. It took two major things for me to get to where I'm at right now. And I'll share those things with you in a minute. Oh my. So, what aspects in your life could you be missing out on? What aspects in your life could you be sacrificing because you won't become the fittest form of yourself? Now let's talk about what the fittest form of yourself means. The fittest form of yourself not only means physically, it means mentally, it means emotionally, and it means spiritually as well. When I underwent this injury, everything was toast. I mean, God, I was really heading towards rock bottom, and all these components suffered. So Tristan, okay, cool. So what were those two major things that took you to the next level? Go ahead, Jim. Cool, resistance training. Now, before you guys are like, oh my gosh, it's the average meathead. The average meathead who loves to lift weights and whatnot. I'm not talking about that type of resistance training. That could be a part of it, but I'm talking about lifting 5 pounds, lifting 2 pounds, even lifting no weight at all to get started, just like where I got started from. Because guys, you see, being the fittest form of yourself is a big component in carrying out the purpose and carrying out the life that you have on this earth. Because it contains your mental fitness, your emotional fitness, your physical fitness, and your spiritual fitness. Let's talk about how this affects, there you go, cool, I like that. Let's talk about how this affects your mental fitness first, okay? When you guys are working out, as you guys can see over here, I love this picture, okay? Because it shows your brain working out. If y'all didn't know that your brain can actually work out, okay? And the reason why this is such a big factor in becoming the fittest form of yourself, because guys, if your mind is not working well, if your mind is not at the full capacity that it can be at, you're not going to be able to do the things that you were put on this earth to do. That means that if you're a college student, that 4.0 is going to be a little bit out of reach because your brain is not functioning at its fullest capacity. If you're just working a job, you won't be able to be as productive as you could because your brain is not functioning at its full capacity. So how does resistance training fix this? Does that mean that once I start lifting weights that I'm going to become a millionaire or I'm going to get a 4.0? Not necessarily, but it will facilitate that process. And how so? And how it happens is that when you're lifting weights, you're stimulating your central nervous system. You're sending blood through your brain, right? And that helps information processing. It helps memory processing. So not only when you're on that test and you're trying to think of what that answer is, that strength of your brain will help you think of what the answer is. So hey, you may get a few points on your test. You may not get a 4.0 from lifting, but you'll get a few points. Okay? Let's talk about physical fitness. Guys, how do you feel? How many people, by show of hands, going up the stairs will have them breathing hard? Show of hands. Be honest with me, okay? Same thing happened for me, guys. I'll be Oh gosh. Just going up 3 flights, just going up 3 stairs. And I'll be completely honest with you right now. What aspects of your life could you attain if you were able to carry out the basic functions of life, such as climbing the stairs, such as playing with your kids, such as playing with your friends, such as just feeling physically fit? Now, let's talk about emotionally fit. Guys, how do you feel about your body? How do you feel about the temple that you're in? How do you feel about the house that you're permanently living in? Do you feel confident about it? Do you feel secure? Are you okay with where you're at with yourself physically? This plays into how you emotionally view yourself, how stable you are emotionally. And then also, working out can release endorphins that'll make you feel like you're on a high. Now, whenever I say spiritually fit, I'm talking about the peace that is within your heart from these components being fulfilled. You know, the emotionally fit, the mental fit, the physically fit. You will feel at peace within your spirit because these 3 components of your life are satisfied and are fulfilled. Okay? So, you're probably like, Tristan, I'm not even motivated. How am I supposed to go lift and get all these good benefits if I'm not even motivated to go to the gym? How many people have that question? Motivation. I got you. Same thing for you, boy. Same thing for me, okay? Coming off of an injury, I had no motivation to go to the gym at all. I was scared, I was afraid, and all that stuff. So this is the second major thing that I learned that helped take me to the next level, that helped take me to unlocking the fittest form of myself so that I could fulfill the purpose that I've been put on this earth to do, okay? And that, my friends, is support, okay? The reason why this is such a big component in my life, because as I said, I was terrified. Guys, when you come off of an injury where your whole knee just is just destroyed, you don't even want to work out. You're afraid to work out. You're afraid of being judged, of doing the wrong thing. You're scared in general. That's where support comes in. I had a friend that recently passed away that was the one who got me into the gym. It's kind of funny because I was like bigger. I'm bigger than him. I'm bigger than he was, but he was the one that got me into the gym. I was so afraid to go into the gym by myself, so he was the one that gave me a workout plan to do at home. He called it prison workouts because you didn't need the equipment to get fit. Not only that, but he literally walked with me into the gym and helped me do the workout that I needed to do so that I can help recover and unlock the fittest form of myself. And he doesn't even realize the amount of impact that he had in my life in reaching where I'm at right now. So, now, you guys are probably like, what if I need that extra push? What if I don't have friends that are around me, that are supporting me, that are pushing me towards where I want to go, that are pushing me towards unlocking the fittest form of myself? Well, if you have a friend, somebody next to you right now, just tap them and be like, hey, you're my new workout partner. Whoever that person is, just tap them right next to each other. You're my new workout partner, okay? The reason why I created this college fitness support group, because I had a lot of demand from people that were telling me that they weren't motivated, that they didn't feel enough, that they had enough support to go to where they wanted to go in their fitness journey. So if this is you, then this is why I created this group for college students. So that we can go on monthly challenges such as a workout a day or drinking so-and-so water a day, so that we can build off of it each month and get better and better so that you can unlock the fittest form of yourself. So, in closing, if I can get to where I'm at right now, if I can get to the point where I can classify myself as reaching the threshold of unlocking the fittest form of myself from an injury, from getting my knee destroyed, then guys, where could you be? What things could you have in your life? What could you attain? What things are you missing out on in fulfilling your purpose? And just living your life in just the most regular, basic way. Going up the stairs without breathing hard, like I was. What kind of things would you have? Mentally? How would you feel mentally? What would you accomplish with your mind? How would you feel emotionally? How would you feel about the temple that you're within? How would you feel physically? Being able to carry out basic life functions. And how would you feel spiritually? Being at peace with yourself, knowing that these 3 other facets of your life are fully fulfilled. So, my name is Tristan Ezioki. I'm a fitness coach and pre-physical therapist here at the University of Houston.
Yes, sir.
Here's my contact information if you guys want to get a hold of me. If you guys just want to say, hey, what's up? If you guys just want to say, thank you for your speech, or not thank you for your speech. If you guys want to even just send me, hey, Tristan, I just got started. I just hit my first squat, my first lunge, my first push-up. Here's my contact information for anyone that wants it. You can take a picture of it, contact me for any reason at all. Now, I leave you guys with this question, and I want you to think about it. Where could you be? And I want you to envision this. Where could you be in your life if you unlocked the fittest form of yourself in every single facet? What could you accomplish? What could you do? And how would you feel? Thank you guys so much for letting me in.